also an experiment. The white top will absorb some of the light. How much? I have no idea. Got us here. Entheos. Fair ahoy collycock, there's an entheos. tailor loved with. In the arid desert lands of Africa, a long time ago. A simple man whose name is lost in time passed through the region. Although strange in appearance and language, he made many friends, and after a time he had been made a welcome guest in many of the poor but happy local villages. When it came to the time when he could delay his departure no more, and it would soon be time to leave, he visited a friend and asked if it would be possible to obtain the use of a camel for a journey into the desert. The village was too poor to have even one camel, but someone had a brother who had a friend, and such was the nature of these people. The camel was found within a week or two. The stranger left. When 40 nights had passed, with no sign of the stranger, there was no one left to be found who thought him still to be alive. No mention was made of the loss of a camel, or talk of a robbery. They grieved only for their friend. However, on the evening of the 42nd night, the stranger and the camel returned. Both appeared in good health, although they had known difficult times. After the fuss had died down, a feast prepared, while he bathed and put on fresh clothes. All the nearest villagers arrived during the feasting. Such was the happiness of all at the news of their friend's safe return. So long did it take for everyone to express their anxiety and relief that it wasn't until the morning of the 4th day that he was able to speak. But the stranger was quite happy to listen while he ate. In the dawn, he announced to those around him, "My friends, there have been great news. I have found water in the middle of the desert." Perhaps you can imagine the strong reaction of those present. Excitement, jubilation, amazement, disbelief, even amongst friends, which the stranger acknowledged with a smile. These lands I've come to love and respect, along with its people, are not my native land. The stranger said when the discussion quietened, "Soon will come the time for my departure. I am happy to make another journey into the heart of the desert with those who will go with me to build the foundation for a village around the source of the water. My friends, I offer only opportunity." And he fell silent as the discussion went long into the day, the night, and all the next day. Not once did the stranger break his silence, despite the many questions asked of him. As the sun set, the stranger, watching it go, as was his custom, said to those around him, "I must rest for the journey ahead." On the rising of the sun, on the night of the next full moon, those who would go with me, be prepared. And in the darkness he left, walking silently at the side of the camel he was seldom parted from. The villagers spoke of little else in the time leading to the full moon. Many thought him and the idea totally insane, and spoke of the effect the desert could have on a man. For all my African friends. For Samuel Oak. Pour Samuel aussi. For Samuel too. Part 1. Hub. H-U-B-B. It means love in Arabic. The Dromafleur. Okay. I see the original. Excuse me. Left in a bag that it's July 2005, coming up to the 20th anniversary in the arid desert lands of Africa. A long time, get it long, the time is long ago. A few years later, the second time I visited, no, the first time I visited in 2007 in the room named after me, Sham the Shaman. My bag was hanging on the wall, and I think this was in it. But many years later, when the family moved into my apartment, a city once existed in the desert, Callan. Well, I was trying to learn Arabic, and Callan is my best attempt at saying at once, so I named the city Callan. Long before this tale is told, a simple man, whose name is lost in time, passed through the region. Well, there you go. The original, and well, this was what was putting it up. So, well, it may not mean anything to you, but for me, it's quite brave to go in there. Where should we put this? On top of here. Okay. It was my second. Well, I wrote that on my second trip to Northwest Africa, Al Maghrib, the land where the sun set. Maghrib means sunset, and it's one of the times of day that Muslim people pray, and it is the 2005, and I shortly after starting that, I went to live with Ahmed. 20th anniversary. It's Ramadan. Ramadan Kareem Ahmed. Assalamu alaikum. Koshi Ayad. Koshi Sahib. Wa Sahib. all my friends. Peace be with you, all my friends. Sahibi, male. Sahib, female, I believe. My pronunciation is always terrible. Islam, go with God.